Hello, 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 Pisces. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Hope everybody's good, healthy, happy. Um, I am Patty. For those that are brand new, I do intuitive tarot, but I also mix astrology, numerology, and this is divine driven. So, hopefully, this is working okay. It is divine driven, so it helps you with anything that you're going through as far as your struggles, your challenges, that kind of a thing, a question that you might be asking divine. Maybe you need some confirmation, a sign of that nature. I'm going to refresh just because I'm having an issue here. Hopefully, I won't lose you and everything is still good. And we keep going. Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you. So let's get started. This is for the week of the 18th through the 24th. We are finishing up with Mercury retrograde on the 18th. That doesn't mean it's over. It means that it's beginning to move forward, and it takes time for a planet to get up to speed. So about 2 weeks, you still got to deal with Mercury retrograde a little bit, not as much as when we were definitely in it. Okay, so if you're still having troubles with communicating with somebody, some conflict, some energies, that kind of a thing, time to get them done quickly, get them done so that you can actually feel the rewards, the blessings from all that hard work of getting things out on the table, put it that way, getting what's off your chest, getting the struggles out on the table. All right. So really just start thinking about what it is you need to get off that is low vibrational and out, because that we're in a process of going to a new karmic cycle, which is going to be a great thing, or your karmic cycle as well, kind of a thing. So what is happening in your journey? Yeah, somebody's guts. You guys, you water signs this week have really got some challenges. You're really working on something really hard. I don't know what it is in your life, but you're definitely working on it. Your challenge is getting over your mindset. Okay. Uncaging, beautiful uncaging. This is divine's energy to you. This is uncaging your heart, your soul, your spirit. Allowing yourself to be your authentic you. This is the number 5. This is what divine is telling me that he wants you to do. Okay. You need to be your authentic self. It is going to feel uncomfortable to come out and be your authentic self because some of you have several masks on. It's like you have a mask on for your family, you have a mask on for work, you have a mask on for your friends, and then you have your real authentic mask when you look in the mirror when you're by yourself. Okay, so this is, you need to take that mirror self and take that and project it in all aspects of your life and be your authentic self. This is uncaging your spirit, uncaging your soul to be the person that God and divine created you to be. Okay. It is time to end the old way, the old self, the old masks that you keep putting on and growing to a beautiful, authentic you. The number 10, again, that is the 10 on the numerology of this card is 10. It is also meaning that something dies and something arises. Okay. It's sort of like as you have something die, something needs to take its place. And that is your authentic self. That's all your authentic you. And the only way that you can do that and how you do that is to get the courage and also to not care what other people think, because this is your journey and your journey alone. Nobody can walk in your shoes. Nobody can think in your head. Nobody has the thoughts of your head. Nobody has the spirit of your spirit. Nobody has that. So you're the only one that can do that. How do you do that? Is you seek the sacred one, the Grail Knight. Okay, you seek the sacred one, divine, and ask, how can I do this? How, help me to do this? How can I come out and do this? How to uncage my real you? One of the things I'm going to tell you from an older person who's in their 60s is that you just don't care what other people think, because when you pass on, it doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what you carry. What matters, what you carry with you, is your honesty of absolute truth to divine of who you are. because that's what he put you here for, not to finish with you, but to be a conduit through you. So whatever gifts or talents or passions he's given you, that is something that isn't going to end with you. It's going to work through you. All right. But the problem is your first card out is the devil card. Somebody is bound and bonded to the earth and the earth way of thinking. Oh, these negative, low vibrational energies that divine does not make. Low vibration, the devil card is about keeping those low vibrations, keeping your thought process in a burdensome way of thinking. All you water signs are going through this right now. Okay. The thing is that you need to release that. How do you release that? You uncage your soul. You uncage your spirit. You fly high above, because light always overcomes dark. Always. Okay. You don't believe me? Okay. When you get night, but then the sun comes up, that is light. Then it becomes light. It overshadows the dark, because everything is in dark. Everything is in dark. But if we didn't have light shining over me, I could flip the lights, I'd be in the dark. Everything is dark. The universe is dark. The only way that you can see anything is through light. Okay. So that is the uncaging. So the death part that has to go is the earth way of thinking. This is your head. Okay, guys, this is your head. You have to nurture and love yourself enough to actually be able to give yourself, surrender yourself to a new way of thinking. The number 1. Okay, death is 10. Number 1 is new. Old and new. Death and light. Okay, the way of thinking. Okay, so in the center of your reading is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is about bringing a message of something of your passion, your heart, your desire. Okay, it's going to bring you balance. It's going to bring you some core foundations. It's going to bring you some base to what you need to be doing. So you're going to get a little message from divine this week for sure. But whether you listen to it or not, that's going to be up to you, because you want to stand up for who you are on this earth. Flesh is going to be gone. Why are you so worried about what the flesh wants? It's not about what the flesh wants. It's about what your spirit needs. So you fuel your flesh, but the flesh will go. It doesn't last. But you fuel your spirit, you fuel your soul, that will live on forever. Okay, so for me, I don't care about things of the earth because I can't take them. But what I do care about is being love to somebody and everybody around me, to have high integrity, to have my standards high based off of absolute truth, not earthbound truth. Okay, so where are you at? Because this is all about your core founding. This is about improving yourself. The number 7, about improving yourself, getting the rewards. It's about the process. It's about that in nature. You've got the number 3 and the number 10 again. Okay, number 6, 10, and 3. So we have something that is growing a better foundation, a new growth. It's a new way of thinking. Okay. Somebody doesn't want to, though, and somebody won't reach out and go for their soul or their spirit. They'll be stuck. You know why? Because we have these 2 cards. First card out was the devil. Third, and the last card out, which is your challenge card, is that you're in the middle of something right now and you choose not to think in spirit, but just earth. And that he loves it, because you're going to stay stuck. How do you get out of this? Is start thinking in more of a positive, spiritually minded thing. You know what? I'm in this mess right now. Yep, I am really stuck in this mess. But you know what? It's not going to last, because everything always is changing. Always changing. So why I'm stuck in this? I'm stuck in it to learn something or teach something. And this is also the death of something. Okay, so something is going to pass. And then a newness is going to come from it. Now it's up to you whether you limit yourself in learning or not. Because as you go through your challenges, it's how this is everything in the water signs this week. It's how you process and how you think. and where you stand and where you don't stand. Do you know in your process you better be thanking God or divine for everything that he's given you, good and bad? You think it's bad, it's really not. It's actually changing to good. It's bringing you to a new vibration, a new level, a higher self, a higher you, a closer relationship with divine, a closer communication with divine. And then you will begin to hear, your intuition will get stronger, your spirit, your supernatural side will begin to grow in yourself, because everybody has a supernatural side. I'm an empath, but I have clairvoyance, I have intuitive, I can feel energies. There's so much about me that it's just like I'm just not much of a human thinking person anymore. Do everything from spirit and divine. And it's even when I don't like it or want it, I still do it because I see the beauty of what he was trying to do later. All right. You won't see it right now, but you will see it when you're supposed to. And you'll see the dots connect in that journey. All right. Yes, exactly. This is definitely, I can't make this stuff up, guys. I just can't. This is about cups. This is about your desires, your passions, and what you want. The Wheel of Fortune is about your choices. Everybody can make a choice, whatever they want. It's right for them, however they do it, whether it ends up good or ends up wrong. There's not a right and wrong. It just ends up the way it is for you to learn and grow, or it is possibly something at that time to get your blessing and reward from all the hard work that you've been doing, being obedient or being listening and getting the confirmations and stuff like that. But you cannot limit yourself, because when you when you uncage your spirit and your soul, your world's your limit. The world is your limit. This is when abundance flows. When you listen to divine, abundance will come to you like no tomorrow. Been there, done that. When I lived in the world, I struggled. I wasn't making my bills. I was starving. I was homeless at some points in times. But when I turned my life around and just said, you know what, I give it up. I give up everything. You handle it. Even though I had the King of Hearts, I have desires and things that I would love to do. If it wasn't his will, then it's not going to happen, or he's going to make it really hard for me to keep moving forward in that energy. But I seeked him out, as you should do, and say, show me, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this your will? Is this what you want for me? Is this who you want me to be with? Sometimes he'll say, no, you picked him, I didn't. You picked her, I didn't. Okay. And then he will show you, and sometimes he'll move people out of the way, or he'll move people in a direction to get you to that place. You will fight it. You will try to stand up for what you believe in, but that is the human side of you. That is the earth side of you. That is the flesh side of you. I always poke to my head because that is earth. If you think from here, this is spirit. This is soul. And that is where your intuition and your supernatural lays. You look at the chakras and find out your heart chakra is all connected to your eye and your crown chakra. And there's other chakras that they don't even teach us. They just teach us about the basic chakras that we have. But I think there's like 12 or 13 actually different chakras. And if you go do like an aura reading or something like that, you'll learn about those. All right. All right. Let's see what else we've got going here. Death again. I can't make this stuff up. Knight of Wands. You've got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. This is about communicating. This is about talking to yourself. This is about your future. Okay? This is definitely about your future. Somebody is just really stuck with this earth thinking. I wish I could talk to you, whoever you are. It's like you're so worried about the materialistic world. You're so worried about what everybody thinks around you. You're so worried about how things happen around you materialistically, worldly. You're so worried about politics. You're worried about this vaccine. You're worried about all these things that don't matter. I wish I could talk to you. Okay. God says, Divine says, I am your nurturer. I am your provider. I am your teacher. I am your counselor. Lean on me. This is the download I just got. Lean on me. But somebody's running away from it. If you mention the word God to some people, they're gone. You know why? Because they're connected to earth. God is supernatural. Divine is supernatural. Energies is supernatural because you can't see them. You can't touch them. You can't feel them. Well, you can feel them. I shouldn't say that because, and some people see auras. Depends on your gifts. But a lot of people, you mention the word God. You know why? Because the earth and flesh has twisted it so bad that it has made a negative low vibrational impact on it because that's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. So if I were to sit here and say God all the time to you guys would probably click off like that. But if I say divine, Holy Spirit, or spirit, then some of you guys would probably stick around. But if I say first dimension, second dimension, that kind of a thing, it's all about how we perceive things in an earthly way or supernatural way. Which way is it that you perceive things? And where are you perceiving them from? Where is your core foundation from? All right. That's the thing, is our core foundation is warped because we learn from our parents, from teachers, from things, and we listen to them. We need to stop and say, okay, what is divine? What is God showing me in my life? Who can I help? Who can I be selfless to? Who can I love, or how can I show love? Because that's divine. And what is love? It's an energy. What is divine? An energy. All right. Anyway, and I'm talking about that because it's uncaging your soul and your spirit. The more that you hear that about love and supernatural and all that kind of stuff, you will begin to grasp it more and more. I've had this since I was a little girl, but I held it for so many years. Yeah. This is about getting your balance back between your spiritual self, getting your balance back between your spiritual self and your earthly self, your flesh self. Spirit, mind, body. Not mind, spirit, body. That's the earth talking. That is the earth talking. When somebody says mind, spirit, body, that's the earth. If you say spirit, mind, body, they're like, what? No, it's mind, spirit, body. No, you actually think from your spirit first. That spirit speaks to the mind, and the mind tells your body how to act and react and move and all this kind of stuff. I feel like I should have did all the water signs together because your guys are all the same. If you were to think flesh first, it's all about whatever's here first. But if you think of spirit first, that is absolute truth. That is integrity. That is morals. That is standards. That is love. But if you think here first, that is fear. Number one, fear. You do a lot of things out of fear because you become depressed, anxiety, panic attacks, jealousy, insecure, all those things when you think head first. So this is about getting your balance back to where it should be, because majority of us, including me, started out with a poor foundation. And once you turn that foundation to where it's supposed to be, your life will go skyrocket. And it will skyrocket in peace and calmness, and you'll make better decisions, better choices. You'll have better habits, healthier habits, and life will turn around. And the old you will melt away like Olaf in the snow. And you will also ask the sacred one and seek the sacred one for everything that you do. Okay? All right, you guys. Wow. Let me do just a little bit of love in here. Let me see if there's anything going on. Retrograde is ending, so definitely there might be some tension in your relationships. You got to get through the tension to get to the blessings and the rewards. You've got to step away and be selfless, not selfish. Stop thinking about, well, I feel this way. Like, get the perspective of the other person so that you know how the other person thinks, and then that tension melts away. Are these upside down? Okay. Yeah. Somebody's having definitely some issues of holding on to earth, the flesh. Somebody's saying, well, if you wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do this. That's very selfish. Selfless means, I feel when you tell me I'm stupid that you're devaluing who I am. Okay, that's the way that you use this conversation. And then they'll say, "No, I'm not. I'm just joking." Even in joking, that's devaluing me. Why would you devalue somebody that you love? You want to lift them up and that kind of nature. I don't allow people to do that to me. It's like, if that's your perspective, I'll see you later. I don't even care if you're joking about it, because words are so powerful. Words hurt. Sticks and stones may make my bone or break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Bullshit. They will. And that's how abuse can get started as well. And that's an illusion. If if you're dating and that's going on with you guys, you better step back and get the hermit card and analyze this whole process, because when you start out with somebody, they should be lifting you up, encouraging you, loving on you, showing the best selfless of them, and you should be doing the same to the other. If not, then that's not divine, and that divine didn't pick that person for you. And have fun with that, because you will have a lot of challenges like in Mercury retrograde. Anyway, that's your reading, you guys, Pisces. Again, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you're watching this, please subscribe, hit the bell, hit the all, because I'm going to be doing a full moon reading, as well as now I have bunches of new videos coming up. I'm editing a bunch of different videos for spiritual growth, and also too for inspiration and motivation, and how empaths and things like that work, and how we think, kind of a thing. But also too, I will be giving free readings, 30-minute readings and 30-minute coaching sessions. But if nobody wants coaching, I'll turn them into readings. But subscribe, share, like. We do like likes as a YouTube creator, because for whatever reason, YouTube likes it. I don't care about the money. I care about being able to share my downloads with you on a mobile device, and I can't do that if I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So if you're first time watching, if you're rewatching, sorry to hear this again, but don't forget to please share with your friends, like, and subscribe. And I'm trying to do as many lives as I can, but if you watch the announcement down below, you'll see what's going on. All right, some new changes coming up. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget, full moon coming up. Subscribe, hit the all, and then I will see you then, or on your next reading on the 26th, 25th, 26th. Anyway, I'll see you then. Take care. Don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love, not earthly truth. Don't stay bound to earth. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.